is on our back. We cannot look ahead. Guys, back to you.
Howie, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So the Longhorns offense will have the football first. Hollywood Smother, the transfer from NC State, he barreled his way into the end zone 5 times, leading them to victory last time out. On the ground, it's Smothers. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the wide receiver. Arch is going to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Smothers. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Man, you gotta love that from your quarter. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets it.
He's loose all right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move, stopped for a short gain. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Pulls it in, it's Townsend. There he goes! Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Trying to run, it's Smothers. He's brought down at the 6th, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So UTSA's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game is they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem that the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him with a lot of scrimmages and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him be.
Looking to throw, it's McCown. That's reeled in, it's Campbell. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And it's the Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Henderson. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for space, it's Henderson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. And down he goes.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Found a little bit of running room, not down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. To throw, Manning. Caught close to the marker, it smothers. Lots of room to run. The 20, the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorn. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, giving them the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside, it's Henderson. Oh, he's got just steamrolling the defense. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. Touchdown, UTSA! Put 6 on the board. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion, but they lost yardage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Buying some time as he moves left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage?
And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll bring it down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Over to the right side, that's Wilson.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Got a man, it's Hardy. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Looking for space, it's Henderson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's McCown. Caught in the backfield, it's Henderson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down and DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's loose on the right. To the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away. Brings it to the open. Past the 50. At the 30. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Henderson. Hauled down the middle, move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's McCown. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Roadrunners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Smothers.
You know, God bless Texas because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and just have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to compete with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no excuse for why these running backs shouldn't absolutely stat it up this year. Steve Sarkisian told us they're going to be committed to running the football and having balance because of those names.
Here's a little room there. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Shoots it to the left. On the left side, here's Cole. Breaks his tackle, and he might go. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's McCown. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Henderson. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The road runners will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Here's Arch to throw. Pulls it in. It's Townsend. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working on the right. They'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Longhorns right after the huge play through the air back to the line. He'll take the deep shot. It's free. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Arch Madness. Got his man. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They get the timeout called here. Probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Mustangs coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here.
And the Heat will get home 17.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
This offense really has put themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just throwing in completion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And it's the Roadrunners. We'll send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. Special teams coming through the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn on the gas. Great job, great return.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's McCown. He's got him. Turning it on. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Henderson. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And the Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go right back to the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They give it to him again, and tackled there by the defense.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Manning from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Smothers.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the line.
There's some room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Here's Manning to throw. Rush is on him. He's got the back in the middle.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. pulls and fires complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Brown. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Throwing Manning. Floats it out in space. Touchdown Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, the running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Back to throw, it's McCown. Makes the grab, it's Hardy. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Pulls and fires complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. Still on his feet at the 40. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Smothers. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Manning. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. pulled. It finds his man on the left.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just... too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Grab behind the line. It's Allen.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big leads, and you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win.
Caught, and he's got room. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is going for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Brown again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
He'll take a shot. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Madison. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Madison. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. They just keep firing. Makes the grab, it's West. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make